anyị na-asị na mgbe anyị mechara n'obodo a na-ala obodo ekwensu bụ uzu ga na-ama jijiji ndị iro ga-anọ n'ọsọ ndị ọjọọ ga-anọ n'ọsọ ndị na-agwọ nsị ga-anọ n'ọsọ ndị okwu asị ga-anọ n'ọsọ eziokwu Chineke ga-apụta ihe onye anyị ka anyị na-arịọ ugbu a na ruo mgbe niile ebido
Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining me from any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contribution to the channel. Please, each time you watch my video, go to the comment section after watching, put down your comments, say your own views, express yourself the way you feel it. It's all welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Remember, in this channel, I bring you information on the situation of things in the contraption called Nigeria, more especially in the issue of our struggle for freedom. We can never stop. It doesn't matter what they do, it doesn't matter what they say, it doesn't matter the strategies. We will never stop. We will continue to fight for our freedom on a daily basis and speak about it, and we will not allow them to hijack the story. The situation, as you all know, is that our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was not brought to court yesterday as supposed to. They did not bring the supreme leader to court against all preparations. We were prepared, our lawyers were prepared, everybody were waiting to see our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the Janjaweed, the Nigerian Fulani government, were so scared that they were not bold enough to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. They were not able to bring him to court. They were not bold enough because it's obvious that they have no case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is as white as snow. He has no skeleton in his cupboard. They have nothing against him. All they have against him is a mere propaganda. A mere propaganda. You can see it from all directions, from all corners. The charges they are bringing against him, charges of terrorism. Well, how can anybody in his right senses call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist? This is a man who has been speaking boldly, openly, have followers all over the world who are operating openly. IPOB is not a secret organization. They are everywhere, any part of the world, unless that country is existing. Wherever there is a country existing on this planet, there are members of IPOB who are legitimate, who are registered, who are working in various offices. Very talented and very intelligent people in all areas and all corners of life. And while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us, he traveled to all parts of the world. He was moving from places to places. There was no place where he was intercepted. There was no place where he was harassed. There was no place where he was called in for questioning. Even while the Nigerian Janjaweed government were parading themselves as declaring him wanted or declaring him a terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the whole world know that he is not a terrorist. So that charges is dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. You can see all the charges they're bringing against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They charge him of inciting. Inciting who? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was only trying to wake up the indigenous people of that very contraption called Nigeria. Every indigenous tribe. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was creating awareness, waking them up for what is about to happen, which is exactly what is happening today. Everything that is happening in Nigeria today, the overtaking of the northern part of Nigeria by the terrorists, has been spoken about by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out, he cried out, even while he was still supporting the one Nigeria, he cried out in London. Maybe some of you have forgotten. He warned them seriously in London that they should tackle the issue of the Boko Haram and insecurity so that it doesn't come to the south. And if nothing is not being done, that is going to cause a damage that can never be able to repair. And today, what do we see in the northern part of Nigeria? The northern part of Nigeria has been taken over by the terrorists. It is no longer a mere hearsay. It is not a joke. It is not a propaganda. This is exactly what is happening. No matter how they try to pretend, no matter how they try to hide it, it will continue to stare them in their faces. And they can't shy away from it. That was exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing. Bringing awareness to the people. And thank God today, many tribes have woken up. Many people have woken up. And they are now very much awake and standing up for what is about to come. Every country, every ethnic group in that country called Nigeria now are ready to defend themselves and are fighting for survival. Kudos to the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If not, most of them would have folded their hand and be killed in their rooms. Those who were silent and thought he was just making noise, thought he was just a troublemaker, we are not alive to answer to tell the story. So many of them are not alive today to tell the story. But as you can all see, the call that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been making years ago is yielding fruit today. Today, our Dudua brothers are standing tall through the support of Igboho and so many others. standing up for Oduduwa Republic, to make sure that Oduduwa stand, to protect the people of Oduduwa land and make sure that they are not overtaken. And you can see what the federal government did. They came after Igboho, who is standing up for his people. Igboho never killed anybody. He never stood against anybody. The federal government came upon him and declared him wanted. They didn't only declare him wanted. While Igboho is escaping for his life, they are chasing him to go and intercept him, just as they did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But thank God, Igboho is still safe in the foreign land today. In as much as he is attending his court, we know that Igboho will be free, because at least there is a court to decide what is going to be his fate. Unlike the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he was abducted, kidnapped, and sent to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition. This is a man who has no case against him. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter. You can be envious for all I care. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care what you have against him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is as white as snow, as pure as anything. The most shameful set of people are those ones who call themselves Southerners, who are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you are from the southern part of Nigeria and you are still speaking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, shame on you. Shame on you. You are definitely going to pay with your life. You are definitely going to. It doesn't matter your tribe, it doesn't matter your religion. You might be Igbo, you might be Hausa, you might be Yoruba, you might be from Edo State. Whoever you are from the southern part of Nigeria and you are standing and speaking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, shame on you. Shame on you, because this is a man who woke you up, telling you of what is about to come, and you are silent. This is not time to antagonize or time to talk against anybody. This is time for us to unite. It doesn't matter your tribe, it doesn't matter your ethnicity, it doesn't matter it doesn't matter what you are fighting for. The common fight we have to focus now is that message that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preached about the Fulani Janjaweed. It is all clear. They are the aggressor. This is the common enemy to every indigenous tribe in Nigeria, the Fulani Janjaweed. They are the common enemy. It doesn't matter if you are fighting for Benin Republic, if you are fighting for Edo Republic, if you are fighting for whatever, Niger Delta, if you are fighting for South, if you are fighting for Benin Kingdom, if you are fighting for whatever. The common enemy that made you to begin to ask for whatever you are asking for today is the Fulani Janjaweed. Because if the Fulani Janjaweed had allowed everybody to remain on their own side and manage their resources effectively, we will not be asking for any breakup of Nigeria. But as you all know, in this contraption called Nigeria, the only person that is aimed of achieving anything in this contraption called Nigeria is the Fulani Janjaweed. And what do they intend to achieve? To steal our land, to steal our mineral resources, and take everything that belongs to the indigenous people to make it theirs, and to bring all their brothers from all the part of the world, most especially part of Africa, and settle them in Nigeria. That is their aim. They are the single enemy that all of us have. They are the enemies. Even to the Northerners, every indigenous tribe in the north, the enemy that they have is the Fulani Janjaweed. The Fulani have almost wiped away all the other tribes in the northern part of Nigeria. They have wiped them away by their trick, by killing them and taking their land. Some of the land have been taken and renamed to the Fulani name. That same fight their grandfather, Othman Danfodio, have been fighting. Demolishing the Hausas, taking away the Hausa leaders and installing their emirs. This is what they are still doing to today. And they are now pushing it to the south. And a southerner will sit down there and begin to condemn a man that is creating this awareness. It doesn't matter what you have to say about Nigeria. It doesn't matter what you want to do. It doesn't matter who is in power. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your tribe. It doesn't matter your party, where you belong. The single enemy you have to have at the back of your head that we have in that contraption called Nigeria is the Fulani. The Fulani Caliphate does not mean well for any indigenous person in that contraption called Nigeria. It is all clear. It is not a joke. It is not a pretense. It is not by any means. They are the ones destroying Nigeria, making Nigeria to be ungovernable today. They are the ones destroying Nigeria, making it ungovernable. You can see the show they are putting up in Nigeria. They have decided to take all their people that they are unqualified people, unqualified, and put in various key posts. And you can see how Nigeria is nosediving. How Nigeria have broken, how Nigeria have become a failed state in the hand of the Fulanis. The southern part of Nigeria have been managing it all this while, in as much as the contraption is not good. They have been managing it up to this very point in time to see if there is something that will be salvaged from this very contraption called Nigeria. But suddenly, Even the senators themselves, even the governors, even those who are in power, who call themselves politicians, know very well that there is no way anybody can survive and have a better life in a contraption called Nigeria the way it is formed. They know it. It is not hidden. Every single person in the political settings know that the way Nigeria is structured, it can never favor any citizen, any indigenous citizen. The only people that is structured to favor is the Fulani and Janjaweed. And what are they chasing? They are not chasing after well-being of the other indigenous tribes. They are chasing after their own well-being, bringing their brothers from all parts of Africa and settle them in Nigeria and take the land and kill as many people as they can. That is the only agenda that is succeeding in one Nigeria. Whenever you are calling of one Nigeria, you are calling for the death of the indigenous people of Nigeria. That is what you have to back of your mind. When I say it, you think I'm just saying it, I'm just joking. A senator in the House of Senate sat up and told them that with this very constitution they are using, that nobody can succeed in Nigeria. There's no way Nigeria can move forward. And yet, people are sitting down, still holding on that subscription or constitution. Some of them will come up and tell you that they're going to amend it. Amend what? What are you going to amend? Something that you've confirmed that this kind of thing can never bring peace, can never bring unity, can never bring something, can never bring prosperity, can never bring anything good in that country, and yet you are holding on it. Watch the video of what the senator said in the Senate, and everyone had him clear, yet they are bent on using the constitution.
When a nation or republic cannot keep faith with justice and with the truth, it will never achieve unity, it will never achieve peace, and it will never achieve progress. Mr. President, sir, one of us quoted from this constitution and went ahead to make prescription for how to move forward. I dare to tell this nation today that this is the problem. This constitution can never give us progress. This constitution can never give us peace. This constitution can never give us unity. And unfortunately, most of us in this National Assembly, we don't have the spine to face what we need to give this republic to have peace and progress. What do I mean? This constitution has 68 items. 68 on the exclusive list. This constitution has only 12 on the concurrent list. And those 12 are written so nebulously, so fraudulently, that you know that the intention is to even undermine those concurrent lists. That is why those who want unity and peace in Nigeria must first remember that the name of our republic is not just Nigeria. The formal name of this republic is Federal Republic of Nigeria. Unfortunately, we don't run a federalist system in Nigeria. Otherwise, what is so unique about all those things that are in the exclusive list? We used to have a parliamentary system, and then we wanted unity, we wanted peace, we wanted progress, and we therefore said we are going to go with a presidential system. Honestly, there are many presidential systems in the world that have peace and progress. I can't quarrel with that. But we must put in place the same safeguards that presidential system across the world put in place, so that you can have what it needs to run the society.
After hearing from this man, and you are from the southern part of Nigeria, and you're still talking against our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you should go to hell and burn to ashes. The only place that is meant for you is hell, because you are not what to be a human. You can see when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to court, even people from the north, people from Kanu came in solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fight is not just for the Igbos, it's not just for the Southerners, it's not just for the Biafrans, it's not just for the Duduans, it is for every indigenous tribe in that country called Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu message is a message of redemption, to redeem you from the evil that is about to consume you. It doesn't matter your tribe, it doesn't matter your ethnicity, it doesn't matter your religion. The message is for all. In the court, people came in solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But to be surprising, the surprising thing is that even people who were talking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court there, who were making a show of shame, were people from the side of the Biafrans. Igbos in particular, they were people who were displaying themselves a show of shame. An Igbo man, I'm not saying Igbo people, somebody who called himself Igbo, who I don't know how he managed to get into his mother's belly to become an Igbo person, boldly coming to speak against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with things that does not hold water, with saying things that are not true in the public, accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unnecessary for things that are not true. This accusation have been coming again and again, and it is because of this kind of people that we are still here today talking about fighting for Biafra. Because of some certain people in that very contraption, certain people in that eastern part of Nigeria who have refused to embrace the truth. Somebody came out openly accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of things that don't hold water, accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as registering IPOB as his personal business. This person that is accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a member of IPOB. He has not paid a dime. Have you controlled anything? What is your word? Did IPOB members commit? Even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu registered as like a company, did anybody complain to you to come and fight for him or her? IPOB was registered in Britain. Are you more intelligent than British people? IPOB is an organization that is all over the world, and the whole world has seen them, even in this massive protest. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in Britain for a very long time there. There was no arrest over him. There was no shutdown of IPOB. There has never been any time they said IPOB should be closed down. Even when the Janjaweeds prescribed IPOB, still somebody, an idiot, will come out in the public and begin to talk down on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu during the court. What a shame. These are the same kind of people who also ganged up and begin to talk against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when we are talking about what do they call it? About whatever. Propaganda upon propaganda, false informations. They cook up one false information and begin to push it forward to demoralize Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But to the glory of God, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is better than all of them, and he is standing with us. As white as snow, you cannot find any dent on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
If Nelson Mandela can be called a terrorist, who am I? Oliver Cromwell was a terrorist. George Washington was a terrorist. Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe was a terrorist. Even, let me shock you, all of you now. Some of you may have heard about a man called Dr. Azikiwe. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe is his name. I had to add Nnamdi to his name because he doesn't behave like one. Do you know that Dr. Azikiwe was called a terrorist and exiled to Ghana? Are you aware of that? Do you know who called him a terrorist? The same Britain, United Kingdom. Are you aware of that? Dr. Azikiwe, that fought and set Nigeria free. Do you know he was sent to jail by the British? Do you know that Ahmadu Bello never went to jail? Do you know that Abubakar Tafawa Balewa never went to jail? The only people that went to jail are those from the south. Awolowo and Azikiwe are the only people that went to jail in order to set Nigeria free. Are you aware of that? No, you don't know. And they were called terrorists. Yes, Nnamdi Azikiwe was called a terrorist by the British. You must listen to me attentively. I said this program cannot be like any other. You must listen attentively this evening, please. And invite people to come and listen as well. Nnamdi Azikiwe was called a terrorist by the British. Chief Obafemi Awolowo was not spared. Chief Obafemi Awolowo was called a terrorist as well for trying to set his people free. I want IPOB to know tonight that being called a terrorist because you're fighting for your land and your nation is a badge of honor. It means you've arrived. It means the enemy is scared of what you're doing. And it means that you're succeeding at whatever thing that you're doing. Are you following me? If you are in freedom fighting anywhere in the world, and the people you are fighting have not come to refer to you as a terrorist, then that means you're not doing anything. That means you're not threatening the status quo. Do you understand me very well? That is why in our case, where there is no democracy, because in Africa there is no democracy, people are very primitive, people are basically like wild animals in the forest, they have no brain. That is the reason why we need to agitate the way we are agitating, or else we can never be free. Understand this very, very clearly, please. Awolowo was also a terrorist. For the sake of Yoruba journalists in working for Channels Television, all those Yoruba people writing for the Punch newspaper, I also want to let you know tonight that Awolowo was once a terrorist because he was fighting for you. I hope you understand what I'm saying this evening. The world knows we are not terrorists. We have not gone to markets to bomb people. We have not gone to mosques to bomb people. We have not been to churches to kill people. We have not killed anybody, as a matter of fact. What ESN is doing is driving away Fulani terrorists in our forests. How can that make us a terrorist? By pursuing terrorists. How is that possible? How is that possible? Now pay attention to what I have to say. Do you remember those police they sent to Somalia? And I want people in Lagos to confirm this. I want my Yoruba brothers and sisters to confirm this, please, tonight and tomorrow morning. Do you know those police people they sent to Somalia? Ask yourself, why would any sensible country in the world send their police to Somalia? Is that possible? Do you know what they went to Somalia to do? I think that the Nigerian government will be shocked tonight that we have this intel. And I want to let them understand that the M branch of this very movement of IPOB to restore Biafra, our M branch is far more resourceful than any other organization in the whole. There is no move they make we don't know. We know how many tanks they are bringing. We know how many soldiers they are bringing. We know the type of armaments they are bringing. Everything we know. Ask the National Security Advisor of Nigeria. Ask their head of National Military Intelligence in Nigeria. Ask all the so-called big wigs of intelligence in Nigeria. And also ask the British. Why did Nigeria send a so-called policeman to Somalia to go and train people? Do you know what they went to Somalia to do? They went to go and recruit Al-Shabaab, terrorist operatives, to come to Nigeria to help them fight this war. That was why they went to Somalia. I'm sure this night they will be shocked how we knew this information. They went to Somalia. There is no country in the world after the debacle of U.S. rescue mission, Operation Hope, under George Bush Sr. No country in the world has ever dared to send their people into Mogadishu. Only Nigeria. Why? To go and recruit the very deadly Al-Shabaab terror group to come and fight for them. Remember the intel all over the place. America gave you intel a few weeks ago. I also have the latest one they gave today. When America said that terrorists are now moving south, I want to let the whole world understand. I want Tinubu to understand that even you are from, you're not safe. These are the people who are surrounding Lagos today. They are the ones in the forests of Yoruba land. Their leaders have come. The Nigerian government, the Fulani Caliphate government, sent their hardened men to Somalia to go and recruit Al-Shabaab terror group because they do not have the numbers to fight in the south. So they are complementing it with terrorists they are now recruiting across the Sahel, but most importantly, Al-Shabaab in Somalia. That was why they went to Somalia. Have you had any updates since they went to Somalia? Have they tried to show you anybody they have recruited from Somalia or how they're helping the Somali government? Have they done so? The answer is no, because their motive there is sinister. They went there to go and recruit Al-Shabaab terrorists to come to kill all of you shouting one Nigeria with green, white, green flag. You know, sometimes I think that Elohim in heaven is maybe trying to hold us back, to unleash this thing from the Fulani, so that all the Fulefus, all the Fulefus will die in misery and in regret. That was why they went to Somalia to go and recruit Al-Shabaab to come to fight for them. And this Al-Shabaab, they are the ones who are in Lagos, planning to attack Lagos. The Tinubu told the police commissioner to say it is IPOB. Are you following what I'm saying? Ask your, oh my, black people, why did God make me a black person? I don't understand. Why people cannot reason. Let me ask you again. Ever since their police went to Somalia, it is a foreign expeditionary mission. How come there is no update? How many Somalis they have trained? Have you ever, how? Brain of a black man. Have you ever wondered why? You don't hear anything about that. For the very simple reason that they went to recruit terrorists, Al-Shabaab, and they are the ones now in and around Lagos, planning to launch multiple attacks in Lagos. And a human being, somebody that claims he has conscience, woke up in the morning and decided to blame IPOB for it. When Tinubu knows that those who are in the bushes and forests in and around Lagos are Al-Shabaab, hardened Somali terrorists all the way from Mogadishu that they brought in. Of course, history will be kind to IPOB. As this our brother have just written, his name is Adebayo Raphael. If they say to you in this life that Yoruba people will rise up to write glowingly in defense of IPOB, you will not believe it, but it is here very clear, in black and white. Al-Shabaab is in around Lagos because Fulani knows they don't have the numbers. They cannot win this war. Nigeria has never won any war on its own before in its history. They always rely on people to fight for them. After they fight, they'll start making math. That's all they do. That is all they do. And to tell you that this is a concerted effort to colonize everybody, ever since they had their so-called security meeting last week and decided to invade the South. Some of you think it's only the East that are coming to the entire South. Have you been hearing about bandits doing this or doing that anymore? They have promised them that the oil money is theirs. That is why, Madam Tambuwal, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. The attack is coming. You can't escape it because it's too late. They understand that come 2023, should power leave the North, they are finished. So they must attack this. In fact, we are now forcing them to attack 1 year earlier than they had planned. This attack was meant to commence in 2022, but they are starting in 2021 because of IPOB and Eastern Security Network. May glory and praise be to the Almighty in heaven. Lagos is surrounded by Al-Shabaab, and that is why Tinubu is trying to pin it on IPOB, without success, of course.
There is no dent since he started the struggle of Biafra. There has never been any place where he have been found wanting. That is why we continue to stand with him. It doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what you do. Biafra must come. Just as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said, that Chukwu Okike Abịama alone will approve Biafra. Not man, not Britain, not US, not anybody. We are going to do what we have to do. But Biafra will be approved by Chukwu Okike Abịama. And very, very soon, Biafra is coming. May Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is. May Chukwu Okike Abịama keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu strong wherever he is. I know he is strong and his spirit is very strong. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never betray us. We are the ones that I am afraid of. And I believe that many Biafrans have woken up. We cannot betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not now, not ever. Many people are coming on board. More people are coming on board, speaking up openly about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the final stage, and we are moving to victory. Every indigenous tribe in Nigeria will be set free, whether they like it or not. Ududuwa is getting their freedom. Biafra is getting their freedom. The Middle Belt are going. Even the Northerners, those who really want to be free, will surely be free at this time. The time is now. Thank you so much for watching, wherever you are watching from. They will kill us. We will kill them at the end. Biafra is here. It's here already. Oduduwa is here already. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.